Well, it's Sunday. I'm going to try to finish this thing up today somehow. Somehow. This was a wise decision to do this. Oh, it looks like I need a little more white there, though. Okay, so looks to me as if I've sanded this, and I forgot. I need to shoot a little bit of white on it before I shoot the red, the yellow on it. So we'll just sand it up real quick and shoot another coat of white on it. Let it dry. This side come out real good. Hey, getting to the point now, I don't even know what to put in the title because I don't know what I'm going to be doing. I'm doing whatever it takes to get it finished. At least it's powdering off. That's a good thing. So in one day, it begins to powder off. I might as well do the other side too. Any bad spot. Real nice though. I got to get over to Wix this week and get me some gold. Got to have some gold, man, so I can get that gold flake in it. I do have some pearl around here. Maybe I'll just use the pearl. There ain't nothing wrong with this side. Ain't no sense even sanding that. Well, how about this one? This one's all right. Well, I got one fan. That's good. I'm glad you're here. You never know what nugget of wisdom I might put up. Okay, now give me a second and I'll paint this up. And man, I guess I could turn the camera. Let me turn the light on. Now you notice I painted both sides, because if you only paint one side, it'll warp. And I am not into warpage today. Please don't fall off there. But that's a pretty nice finish on that. Pretty nice. And that's the one that fell on the floor. Let's see. Okay, yes, the elevator is much thinner than the stabilizer. The elevator is 3/8. The stabilizer. Oh. The elevator's 3/8. The stabilizer's 1/2 inch. It might even be 5/8. I don't remember. It's 3/8. Or 1/2 inch. The reason behind that is that the system of hinging that I use, the pocket hinges. Let me zoom in on it. The system that I use, the elevator plugs into the trailing edge like a knuckle, like this. Like a real airplane. That way there's no air bleeding through the trailing edges. Because I don't do taped hinge lines. I hate it. I think it's stupid. But some people do it. Okay, what are we doing here? We need to This is the end board. Yep, that's a pretty nice finish. So this is I. So let's put Thank you, Roy. Thank you guys for being here. Let's see, we need to pull this back a little bit. And let's see here. I want to check this. Can't believe we've had nothing in that. Okay. Nothing. Not a dime. 39 clicks yesterday. Not a dime. Yeah, we're going out backwards. Okay, let's get to work. And Steve wanted to come over tomorrow, but I forgot it's old people shopping day. So we can't do that. We only go shopping once a month. Well, big shopping. My buddy John made this for me. Let's see, what does it say here? How much more patience? Oh. You just got to take the thought of it's only wood. Don't worry about it. Okay. Now, where's my square? It's only wood. Come on, I got a square here somewhere. I'll have to make one. No, I just seen it. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay, we're going to tape to the outside and then tape it again. And use that quarter cover, which is where. Now I really need to follow through with this onto this so we don't screw up. Now, whether I tape and paint these today, because this is pretty fresh paint, doesn't matter. I got the lines on there, and that's all that counts. Get the starting lines going. Let's see, I gotta double this. I gotta go on the outside of this line. So if I paint that, let's see, what is that? Two and a quarter. 2 1/4. Two and 5/16 actually. Close enough. We wanted a pretty fine line. So I'm going to paint this yellow and tape off the inside so we can shoot the red. The correct way to do it would be to paint it red, and then, but that won't work. That's backwards. How would that look? Red stripes instead of yellow. It'd be red with yellow pinstripe, which is the inverse of this. This is yellow with a red pinstripe. Actually, orange. So what are we going to do here? Because I want to paint this. If I don't tape it out right, it'll come out like crap. I want the pinstripes red and the center section yellow. How can I do that? Yeah, I'm just going to have to paint this. Going to have to paint it yellow and lay a second set of tape over the top of it. Ain't no way around it. So we'll leave that long. What a bummer. Because yellow won't cover red. We got to tape into the hinge line. Otherwise it'll look goofy. I've told this story before, but I'll tell it again. There's a guy named Ron Stratman. He's in St. Charles. R.K. Stratman is a screen printer, and he's got the contract with Harley Davidson to screen print all the Harley shirts. So this guy's mega bucks. And I was working for Harley, and I had my shovel head at the time and had a flame gas tank, and he asked me who did it. I said, well, I did it. So he said, well, I just bought my wife a brand new PT Cruiser. What do you charge me to flame it? like an idiot, I said 3 grand, figuring that, too much for him. So he said, okay, we'll do it. I said, you're kidding. He said, no, go ahead. So he brought me the PT Cruiser. It had 36 or 38 miles on it. And I drove it from the Harley shop to the body shop, which is right 2 streets over from me, because Mark, when he was alive, and I used to paint in his spray booth and everything. Anyway, so he had a prep guy there. I said, you want to help me do this? He said, yeah, okay, well, I'll give you $1,000, whatever. So I made 2 grand on the flame job. A 36-mile-old PT Cruiser. I had the fenders off, the hood off, the doors off of it. Because when I painted it, I first laid out the flames, and when I painted them, I wrapped them all into the hinges and into the jamb. I mean, that was a lot of work. I shouldn't have done that for that cheap. But that's the only way it would have looked good. And he was happy with it. He was a happy camper. That looks pretty good. Pretty good. It'd be better to use a razor blade than this blade. I promise you this project will come to an end this month. I should have it done hopefully by my birthday. Would you guys rather see these complex problems in builds or the easy stuff? The way I look at it, if you can do the hard stuff, you can do the easy stuff. It's simple. Shit, I need to put them lines on before I put this on. I guess I can tape this. tape this. By then the other thing should be dry. Okay. Could have got a little more paint on there. We won't worry about it. It's in the pocket. In the pocket. This is what you got to go through for a complicated paint job. If it was easy, everybody do it. Okay. See, that way when you deflect the elevators and the elevators have paint on it and the leading edge, and so does the trailing edge. Yep, they line up. Okay, so this will get painted yellow. I'll put the stripe over the top of it. It's absolutely wrong. It's ass backwards. I want to have the stripe touching. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to tape it again. See, the easy way to do this would be to paint this red, then lay the tape over the top of it, paint it yellow and pull the tape up. But because yellow doesn't cover red, I got to do it ass backwards. I got to paint it yellow first and then put the red stripe on. And the red stripe has to touch this. So that means the second taping. God damn. Oh well. Let's see what we got with that other elevator. See if it's ready to play with. That finish is beautiful. It'd be a windy finish there. Yeah. Well, it's got one little spot on I'm not going to worry about because we don't want to load no more paint on it. It'll be fine. Still pretty soft. So we'll just work on the one side. Where's the tape? Where's the tape? I got black. I got red. I got the yellow. I guess we can spray the yellow with airbrush. Where in the hell's the tape? There it is. Good old CRS setting in. You know, I've been using a credit card for scrapers. If you guys got any Mattel vacuum sheets, this stuff works twice as good. It's a lot thinner than a credit card. However, I don't expect you to have Mattel vacuum sheets. That's pretty obscure. So that's white in that. I'll have to clean it out. We'll have to clean it out. Might as well get them decals ready to put on the bottom of the flaps too, because I'm going to be shooting yellow. So need to put the wicks on the bottom. I need to call Scott. See how our discount code worked. You guys aren't taking advantage of that big mistake. Let's see, can I draw on that? Every time I, happen to bump this with my fingernail, I worry, God, did I put a ding in it? This thing is just so damn delicate. Come on. Yeah, that's not going to go around that curve that way, so we'll go the other way. Yeah. So we got red in that gun, and I'm gonna have to clean out an airbrush so I can shoot this yellow. I got white in it. Okay. Need to get some more of that good automotive paper instead of this shit Lowe's paper. I mean, this stuff works, but it don't work as good as the other stuff. I think I'm gonna make my own masking machine. It always threatened to do it, but never did it. Now remember, we're painting red, so you got to be careful on the masking because it will find a hole. Double tape, double seal. Be careful. I've had no bleed throughs on this airplane yet. Because I've taken my time and done it correctly. Now this is where Wendy would have the tin foil on something. Yes, tin foil works, but it'll leave scratches. It'll leave aluminum, like aluminum lines on your paint job. I don't know how he got away without doing that. Maybe because I never saw him mention that in any of his videos about the aluminum little lines that it leaves on where the creases are. And if you're doing white, they stick out like a big dog. Maybe because Wendy never did white airplanes. I don't know. I don't remember seeing a white airplane ever from him. Could be wrong though. He's a good painter. But if you put enough paint on something, it all looks good. There we go. There it is. I wonder what happened to Rich Gacabone Stuka. Very few people fly that direction. Like, I don't know who it'd be useful to, but boy, that was a nice airplane. Really nice. They did some, it was well thought out. I think it had a carbon fiber gull wing on it. The cowl was super scary. I mean, it was great. Yeah, we got an hour in already, so now at least you know what I'm doing today. was a bum today. I woke up at 6 o'clock, got up a few minutes, went back to sleep, didn't wake up till noon. But I had to get my Sunday video in. Okay, so now we've been monkeying with this for an hour. Haven't got a whole lot accomplished. It's just the way it is. It's pretty boring. Taping. So what I'll do, I'll end the video and I'll come back when I got it all taped and masked. And we'll spray it. No sense in dragging your day on for nothing. Yeah, it goes pretty much straight over the top, so that's good. Because it'll be another hour taping this side. And then we'll have 2 seconds of painting, 10 minutes of unmasking. Then we can all go, ooh, I'm still thinking of something for here. What can I put here? Or should I put anything? I usually put USA in here, but I don't have enough room because of this spear. I mean, I could probably get it in there, but it'd be a bear. It'd be a bear. If you enjoy this type of content, be sure to subscribe. Ring the bell for notifications so you know when I come on. I don't know how YouTube works. It doesn't notify people, I'd say most of the time. Or people are sleeping or whatever. But the next video will be a paint video. We'll paint these stripes yellow, remask, and then the red pinstripes on the outside. That's the only way I can figure to do it. Yellow's got to go on first, even though it's backwards. If you want to do it red with yellow stripes, I just paint the yellow. I guess it doesn't matter. It don't matter either way. We'll get it done somehow. Alrighty. Please like, subscribe, and share. If the videos help you, please consider joining and becoming a paid subscriber. That helps me out, helps me buy supplies. I got to sell some airplanes, so if any of you guys are interested in any of my airplanes, drop me a PM on Stunhanger. The Simply, they're all for sale. Simply Blues, the orange one. About the only one I'm not going to sell is the Aegis. I'll even sell the Concourse winning Monado. I got to make room for more airplanes. If I'm going to build more, I'm going to have some room. So what's over there? A Nobler, The Flight Streak I'm going to give away. The Nobler, the Flight Streak, the Tucker. Two Vipers. I got a third Viper over there that's just about ready to cover. I mean, I probably should get back on that. I don't know. Oh, I know. I have to dig out the bell crank from that. You don't want to go any farther with the controls being the way they are. So let's see here. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to sell my Junar. I want to refinish that. Anyway, I got airplanes for sale. We'll make a deal on them. So like, subscribe, and share, and we'll see you later. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.